I said at the beginning I felt like I'd had a book club for one without the biscuits and banter, because I was reading all these books thinking I'm going to have a discussion and there's no one to discuss it with until we came together today. It has been an absolute sort of privilege to do it, and like any classic book club, it's been reading different things and coming at it from different viewpoints and such a diverse list, and then to hear everybody's opinions. So a real pleasure.
I came in with certain expectations. There were some books I knew I was going to love, and they weren't necessarily the ones I did end up loving most. So they were just really, discovering a book about a man who cut a tree down and made things from it was just sort of, I'd never read that normally. So I just think it's amazing to have these opportunities to just be pushed into outside your reading comfort zone. And in a way, isn't that what a good bookseller does for you?
It is, and actually the tree one, I'm going to thoroughly enjoy surprising my customers by having read it and and having really enjoyed it, and to my surprise as well. And actually, equally for Shepherd's Life, it's a book we're, as booksellers, I was very aware of it, we were selling it very well, but I now love the ability to, I can really hand sell that, and hearing everybody else around the table's diverse views on it, that's been really fascinating as well, not just on that book, on all the books.
It has been full of surprises, and there's books, people like Andrea Wolf, which when I first read that book I hadn't heard of Humboldt at all, other than the Penguin. She's taken someone from history and just said, this is why you need to know about this person, and spread her web incredibly wide into all these different fields that I now feel a little bit cleverer about this all this range of subjects, because it's such a sort of bold book, and again it's the kind of book that if it weren't for someone like a bookseller saying, well, we should read this, everyone can find something interesting in it that I might not have picked up.
Yeah, I think I just really was looking forward to hearing what people said, because when you read 10 books and you do have definite opinions, coming to the conversation and thinking you weren't really keen on something and then finding someone else loves it, that's really reassuring. It's lovely as a writer as well, because you always hear people say, oh well, not everybody likes things, and that feels such a tenuous argument, but then to hear one person say they really don't like something and then another person say it's their favourite, it shows you genuinely it's not about something's good and something's bad. It's really lovely to hear that someone can think a book is absolutely fantastic when it's been not at all on someone else's list. So it's quite reassuring when it's a book that I haven't liked that somebody loves. That's quite, I feel like, oh okay, you can take on the duty of loving that book. And that's really fascinating.
But even to take those comments back to sort of my bookshop and say, I can feed back that these people thought this about it, so you can feed that opinion back and spread that rainbow, really, which is also a nice
pure indulgence that we've all had, sitting here talking about
it. Does it work?
And the license to read books in different ways. So there's some of these books that you just think, oh, I want to have that on my shelves because I might go back to a chapter in that or another chapter. You don't necessarily have to read a whole thing through from beginning to end. You don't. It sort of unshackles you from the guilt that sometimes you feel about it.
Particularly with non-fiction.
Yes.
Permission to kind of consume it in a different way.
I thought that was interesting that everybody felt a lot of that non-fiction could be read, put back on the shelf, and then go revisit it later. So we sort of did give ourselves permission to do that, and that's how readers work.